Hello, my name is Dakota Phillips, and I'm the owner of Fit You Coaching, and I'm going to help you feel a little bit more confident as you walk into the gym. When you walk in for the first time, it can be a little intimidating. There's a lot of machines. You don't exactly know how to get set up on them. You don't know exactly how to make it fit your body. So we're going to go over that today. This is going to be the bicep curl machine. There's other ways to do these kinds of exercises, but most gyms are going to have some sort of machines. We're going to focus on the machines today. Now, there's going to be a few moving parts for this. You've got the seat that's going to adjust up and down, and then you've got the actual mechanism that's going to be doing the weight, the motion there. So really, there's only one lever and one adjustment you need to make on this machine other than your weight. But to adjust the seat, you've got the pin down here, and it's going to raise and lower. How do you know where the seat is supposed to be? You're going to start by sitting on the seat and then the pad. There might be different angles to this, but ideally, when I'm on the pad, I want to have my elbow with the access point. So for this, there's a little kind of orange compared to the yellow on here. Sometimes there's a sticker, but if there's not, then it's just the point where the mechanism is doing the rotation. So you want to have your elbow lined up with that. So as I reach down, I feel like this is about right. I might be able to go down one, and you can always adjust to see what feels more comfortable. So I'm going to put it down one click. We'll see how that feels. I think that feels about right. So now we'll go through the motion of what it looks like, and then I'll kind of break down some variations to it if you want. So I'm going to hold on, bring the hands up towards my chin, keeping my elbows on the pad, and then I'm going to slowly lower it back down. I'll do that again. You might have gotten lost in my beautiful biceps, but bringing my hands closer to my chin and slowly lowering it back down. Now, some mistakes that we see with this sometimes is if you're doing too much weight or you're not set up in the right position, maybe your elbows want to come off the pad to try to get the weight up. You really want to make sure those elbows are locked down onto the pad as you come up. Again, with all machines, any one that you're doing, you want to try to keep the weights from slamming back down. You want to lower it back down with control. A lot of times I usually try to bring it down really close to where it's about to touch, and then I do another rep. And then when it comes down and I'm done, I set it down. I try not to make a lot of noise. Sometimes when I'm doing bigger weights and like dumbbells and stuff like that, or more like deadlifts, sometimes I like to drop it, make a lot of noise. It makes me feel real cool. Not with these. It's bad for the machine, and it's kind of lessening your workout too. So be controlled. Now, if you want to do some variations, I showed you 2 arms. You can also do 1 arm, just keeping the one here. Sometimes I like to have my hand on my bicep to really focus on the muscle, because with a lot of these machines, you're doing very isolated exercises, because we're obviously doing bicep curls here, but I'm still going to get a little forearm of workout, maybe a little bit of shoulder, a little bit of abs, but it's really going to be focused on my bicep. Putting my hand there kind of adds that extra like connection to my brain of this is the muscle that's doing the work, and then my body's really focusing on the motion. So a little trick that I use sometimes, but if you're doing 1 arm, again, keep that elbow locked, and then having your hand here is kind of another guide, and then you're going to feel that elbow come up. You can kind of hold yourself down. I don't know that you're really going to need to like hold it down like you're arm wrestling yourself. Maybe you're going that crazy, but I'll have my hand here or just on the pad, and then bring 1 arm up and then back down. Show you again in case you got lost in the bicep. Up and slowly lower it back down. And then before long, you're going to have beautiful biceps, and you'll be ready to go on this machine. So there you go. That's going to be the bicep curl machine. If you have other questions on this machine, let me know. I'll try to answer those in the comments. Also, if there are other machines in the gym that you want to learn how to use better, or if there are some that are confusing you, how to adjust them, leave those in the comments as well, and I'll try to make more videos on those too.